Hello everybody, June here. Long time no see. I have been meaning to make this video literally for months, and for reasons that I'm about to tell you, it has proven pretty impossible until today. So the last video that I posted was back in August, and it is now May, so I think that's 9 months. Not very good at math, so don't quote me on that, but I do think it's 9 months. And it has been absolutely crazy in my personal life ever since. And it's slowly starting to sort of die down a little bit, although not quite all the way. But let me tell you what's been happening so that you know what's going on in my life if you care about those kinds of things. So if you have been following me for a few years, many years maybe, or if you have gone back to watch some of my other videos, you will probably know that I have been in graduate school in New York City for years. This is my 7th year. And I had for a long time really not talked about it, just because I had been doing research and writing my dissertation. And it's just not one of those things that I don't know why. I just didn't talk about it here very much. I think the last time I talked about graduate school was back in 2017 when I was doing my exams. But at any rate, it has been a long time since 2017. And so I have actually been working on my dissertation. So in August, after I posted the last video, I opened an Etsy shop, which I don't think I remember saying here either. And I thought that that was going to take off. But lo and behold, shortly after opening my Etsy shop, I got a job. And so it has been crazy. And I didn't actually have funding for graduate school for this year because I had run out of all my funding. And that was one of the main reasons why I took this job. So let me backtrack a little bit. August was the last video. Then obviously the school year starts in September, and I have decided that I am graduating this academic year. I'm either graduating or I'm quitting this academic year. So I started to plan to defend my dissertation in December. And my advisor's on board with that. And so I started to write like a maniac, which didn't leave a whole lot of time for sewing or for videos. So September, I started writing. Then in the middle of October, suddenly I had this amazing opportunity for a job here in New York City. And because I didn't have any funding, I kind of needed the money. So in addition to trying to write my dissertation and finish my degree, I also got this full-time job. This full-time job is a teaching job. It is not a university teaching job. It is a middle in high school teaching job. But anyway, so I started a job on October 25th. So that's already like 3 months, 2 months, whatever, since I posted a video. I did a little bit of sewing towards the job, as in because I needed some clothes to wear, but really no time to do any kind of video or anything. And since I got that job, I have been meaning to make this video and give a bit of a little bit of a life update, which is, you know, what this is. So I got the job, and then I'm trying to finish my dissertation. I have this job, which I'm starting from scratch, and it was just crazy. It turned out that I just could not do the job and the dissertation to graduate in December. So I pushed my dissertation defense to the spring semester, which is where we are now. And so between October and March, I worked full-time, and then I finished writing my dissertation. And that really was all the time I had. I did a little bit of sewing here and there, but like very basic things that didn't really need fitting. I started a new quilt that I finished a quilt top in January, but I haven't had a chance to quilt because it has just been so crazy. And so I did finish my dissertation. I finished it in March, and I submitted it to my committee, and I defended it just over 2 weeks ago. So I am now Dr. June. So I'm finally done with my PhD, and with this hectic 6 months or whatever that it has been since I started my job. And now this is not a temporary job. This is a maybe not forever job, but this is sort of a long-term job. This is a great job with benefits. Anyway, it's a great job, full-time job, so I'm here for the long run. We are getting towards the end of the school year, which ends, I don't know, about 5 weeks maybe. And then I'm off for the summer. For the first time in literally years, I will not have to work in the summer. I won't have to write. I won't have to do anything. So I'll have a real break in the summer. And maybe get back to doing some of the things that I like doing, like sewing and making videos. And so that's what I've been doing for the last several months, and why I haven't actually posted anything. And I kind of had to abandon the Etsy shop. I just couldn't give it the time that it needed to take off while writing my dissertation and having a full-time job in teaching, which I basically had to build 2 of the courses from scratch because there were no plans or anything. Incredibly lucky that there's another person who teaches the other course. I'm teaching 3 classes, who teaches the other course, and she had already taught this before, so we have all the material for that. So it has been, I don't even know how many times I said this in the video already, but it has been bananas. I have been sewing, as I said, a little bit behind the scenes, but not really, haven't really had time to make videos. And this is very repetitive, but that's basically you know, the story of the last several months or whatever. And so the important thing to take away from this video is that I have not stopped sewing. I have not forgotten about this channel. I have just been way in over my head with this full-time job and then writing. It was really, like, I really didn't think that I was going to be able to do it. But I did do it, and now I have a PhD, and that feels pretty good. And so going forward, I'm probably not going to have a schedule for videos because I can commit, and I've said this before, I can commit to any kind of schedule because, I don't know, that's just not how my life works, and I have so many interests and things. But I do intend to go back to making videos, and I do intend to go back to sharing with you. And right now I do have a few projects going. One of them is a costume for the Gilded Age, or not costume, but I guess 19th century outfit for the Gilded Age get together that's happening next month. I'm not actually sure I'm gonna be able to finish it because it's already, it's 2 weeks from today, and my parents are coming this week for my graduation, which is the week after. And as I said, I'm still working full time, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to finish it on time, but I probably will finish it. But anyway, that is all that I wanted to talk about today. Just give you a little bit of what's been going on and why I have been absent. Yeah, and I have to say that even though I haven't actually posted anything, I have been keeping an eye on the stats of the channel, and I am so surprised that in the time I haven't posted anything, I have gotten more subscribers than in any other same period of time before. So maybe the key to winning YouTube is to not post videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for following this saga. If you have been here from the beginning of graduate school or the channel or whatever, I will see you next time. Bye!